It's unreal. We've had the most incredible lunch.
I mean, it's magic. Our first meal in Paris, it couldn't have been better. Got the best table in the house.
Like, I just have been emotional this whole time. It's incredible.
This is legitimately one of the coolest tables, one of the coolest meals we've ever had. Number one, the hostess was so nice. She's like, "Oh, I'll get you an amazing table with a view." We didn't even ask for that, but she just said, "I'll give you an amazing table with a view." There's one table upstairs actually that has a view of the Eiffel Tower. A lot of people, I think, even that are around here, don't even realize that because there's only one. We just happened to get it because the hostess was so nice. It was pretty full. She still gave us the best table in the restaurant, just being nice. It really made our first experience. She even opened the windows for us, pushed the table right up to the window. We had this unbelievable, like, magical view of the Eiffel Tower that we didn't even ask for. They just did all this for us.
We didn't ask for it. The outdoor seating is what they're known for at La Avenue, and you can kind of see like the tip of the Eiffel Tower from some of the seating downstairs, but which is just not that really matters, but for some people it does matter that want to see it.
Sure, especially like if it's your first meal in Paris.
Yeah. But most people that go there, I feel like, are regulars. Like, they probably eat there all the time. So like for them, it doesn't really matter. But if you do want a really good view, request the center table upstairs by the window, and you may get lucky. But as far as food goes, we really liked the food too. For the first course, we had the snails, which was a must for our first.
And they were, I'm talking, the shells on these snails were like that.
They're big.
Biggest snails I've ever seen.
So good. Oh my gosh, they're so good. If you haven't had snails before, I kind of think of it like as, it's kind of like the texture is like squiddy, but it's not a fish.
I mean, I think they're fantastic. Most
like
people, in my experience, that we've introduced to snails, because it's something we get pretty often at restaurants, most people we've introduced to really like it, so don't be afraid of it at all. These were super traditional, very large. They were amongst, if not the best snails I've ever had. And real quick, I actually did not expect the food to be great at La Avenue. The reviews are pretty good, but not amazing. People go there to look for the atmosphere, for the sea to be seen. It's a place where models hang out, where movie stars hang out. So I knew the atmosphere would be great, but I didn't know if the food would be that good. We actually thought the food was very good. I went in skeptical and came out very impressed.
So I had the spicy lobster pasta, which for me is like everything. It was very good. And you had the steak with fries,
which,
steak and frites, but it wasn't traditional steak and frites.
And obviously the French are known for steak and frites, but I wouldn't say they're known for just like amazing steak like at an American steakhouse. This steak was excellent. I mean, it was great.
There's a twist to it. It wasn't like a standard.
It was. It had a very unique flavor. It was very tender, very high quality meat, and they brought a dipping sauce with it, which really made it. I mean, it's overall, I was shocked how good the steak was, and shocked how good the food was in general. The wine was fairly priced. The restaurant overall is pretty expensive because the atmosphere is so well known. But really, I actually thought the pricing for how great it is, how great the atmosphere is, the food's good. I actually thought it was worth it. I thought the wine pricing was very fair. Overall, awesome first lunch.
If you want the classic like Parisian experience, with a little bit elevated and like sophisticated crowd. So for my score, I'm gonna go like
drum roll
9.3. I
Big
really
score.
like it. I want to go back already.
Yeah, so that's a really big score. If we give something over a 9, that means we think it was truly exceptional. I'm actually going to go over a 9 as well. I'm going to go 9.1. The food was a lot better than I expected. The atmosphere was everything we did expect and more. I mean, it was a really, really cool place to be. And I was also very pleased with how great the hostess and the waitress were to us. The service was top notch. They really went above and beyond. We didn't ask for anything, and they gave us, literally the best table in the house. It was amazing. So we're both gonna go over 9 on this one. Truly exceptional restaurant. We will absolutely come back before we leave Paris. So thank you, La Avenue, for an amazing first meal. Really magical beginning to our month in Paris.